In this video, I will take you through the steps on how to take an empty tank and create a forest aquascape for your favorite fish. Hello everyone, this is Charles from the FishLoft. Having kept many types of bettas over the years, I have a fondness for my orange half-moon plakat betta, with his short fins and rounded tail. I have had him for almost 2 years, and I think he deserves a new home to explore. My vision for this aquascape is to create the bottom of a tree with exposed roots at the base, and surround it with plants. But first, let's build the substrate. First in is a mesh bag filled with aqua soil, which will provide nutrients to my stem plants. The mesh bag keeps the aqua soil from mixing into the sand. I am reusing sand from my betta's old tank, so it is full of beneficial bacteria. I prefer a deep substrate bed to allow sufficient area for beneficial bacteria to continue to grow in. I am sloping the sand so that the back is about 3 inches deep enough for the plant roots, and about 1.5 inches at the front. I am adding the heater in the corner that I will set to 78 degrees Fahrenheit, as bettas prefer warm tropical water. I want to keep the bacteria alive in the soil, so I am filling the tank with conditioned water right away. The water conditioner will remove any chlorine and heavy metals from my tap water, making it safe to add my betta later on. A plastic bag will help reduce the amount of muck that the water is going to stir up from my reused sand. I am adding my internal filter from my previous tank, so it is fully cycled. The filter is filled with a coarse sponge, biofilter media, and polyfill. Bettas like a slow water flow, so you don't want an overly powerful filter. A few days later, I am ready to start building my scape. I am starting with 2 pieces of Mopani driftwood to form my tree trunk and exposed roots. I boiled the driftwood previously, which will slow down the release of the beneficial tannins into the water. I will add a small bag of Purigen to the filter to help remove any brownish tint from the water due to the driftwood. I will leave a link for my video on driftwood and tannins in the description if you want to know more. I am adding red volcanic rocks, which actually look more orange than red to me, along the base of the tree. For the background of the tank, I am planting Ludwigia Super Red. Its color varies between red and green depending on how much light and nutrients it receives. I will trim off any additional growth and replant the stems into the substrate in the future to totally fill out the background. In the midground, I am planting this beautiful Samulis, a compact rosette plant. Its green colors and leaves remind me of a mini cabbage. On the opposite side, I am planting an Amazon sword compacta, which is the same as a regular sword but grows a bit shorter to about 6 to 10 inches tall, which is a better scale for this nano tank. The broad leaves will provide something for my betta to rest on. Okay, I am really liking the contrast of the green plants to the hardscape. For around the base of my tree roots, I am planting about 2 tubs worth of Cryptocorn lucens. This crypt grows a bit shorter than most crypts. If you are enjoying this video, please hit the like button. I am also inserting a Windowlove Java fern that I've split into 2 sections into the base of the tree. You don't plant ferns into the soil. Their roots will eventually grow attached to the wood. This corner is still looking a little bare to me, so I'm going to add some leftover Sidonies that I have from another tank. Under my inexpensive lighting, this plant will grow tall rather than spread out horizontally. I think I need a few more rocks at the base of the tree roots. I have had these alder cones for a while, and I think they will make a great little accent in this scape. The cones will also release some additional beneficial tannins. Whenever I set up a new tank, I always add additional beneficial bacteria to help kickstart the ecosystem. The final plant I am adding are some floating tiger frogbit. Their leaves sport these beautiful tiger lines. Their roots will soak up extra nutrients in the water column and will also provide a bit of shade for my betta. My betta has been waiting patiently in a holding tank for a few days. After acclimating him, I am sure he is ready to explore his new digs. I have to say the contrast of these bright green plants really makes his orange color pop. Bettas are considered to be a fairly intelligent fish, and they are known to be curious. I am hoping all of these new plants and hardscape will create an enriching environment for my betta to explore. I hope this video inspires you to build your own forest aquascape for a betta or any other type of fish. If you enjoyed this tank build, check out my other tank builds. And consider subscribing to support this channel.